Hello. Why is there no video? The scuff? Listen, I'm not doing this on purpose. There's just accidental scuff. You have to believe me. No. What the fuck is it? That is... It is there. It is here. Snake Attourney. Yes. Hello, people of the chat whom are here. How are you? Hello. Oh god, voices, right. How do you do voices again? I hate the sound effect. Sorry, I'm being pestered about a show I may have binged yesterday. Whoops! And how do you do voice acting? How does one do voice? I forgot how one do voice. What the fuck did I use for pearl? Ah! No! I'm falling apart. I had corn dogs today, by the way. Corn dogs are very delicious somehow. I didn't expect corn dogs to be good. I expected the breading to be kind of awful. But it's good. Little Money got 1 month Crunchyroll. That's good. Are you going to watch some good anime? Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway. Hold on, I hear myself twice. I think my headphones are still on. Off. Hello? Huh. Ah! No! I hit the phone! No! Hello. I am now slightly turned snake. I'm not gonna fix this. You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway. Something's not right about this. Something's different than usual with my loop back. It is not right. This is weird. I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man. She definitely didn't. Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? No, that murderer person. Yes, pals. Oh, I see. I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. Now, what the fuck is wrong with the audio, loopbag? I need to figure this out, sorry. I need a moment, everyone. Something is weird. The audio loopback should be instantaneous, and it isn't. It's not instantaneous for some reason. I should know. I used this yesterday. The fuck? But why? What is happening? Why is the audio loopback wrong? Maybe it's just too much? Did I just turn it up yesterday? Is that the issue? Maybe. Because I can make it so it's just my voice. Hello. I am just Snake ear now. No more. I mean, you still hear everything normally. Me turning this knob doesn't change anything on your side, because that is how this microphone works. I just can't hear the thing. I just cannot hear the game anymore. And now Snake is very loud in Snake ear. It's just weird. There's definitely something like weird with the microphone though. Pickup kind of sounds different than it did before. Weird. Anyway. Microphone scuff aside. It is time for poor Pearl. Ooh. Poor child. So, what did you think? The fuck? What did you think of the first trial? I was really surprised. I've never seen so many people before. Oh. Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless. Well, Maya's already naturally short, so... And then that snubby woman with the fluffy clothes. Roughly? Oh, she means Francisca. She had such a bad attitude. She had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Why is the woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. That's terrible. But she's really a good prosecutor with the heart of on the inside, right? There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Back to the question. What question? I think you mean you watched... Yeah, you watched the SAO movies and then Rising of the Shield Hero. Did you watch the SAO Everything Else already? Because I kind of stopped watching in the middle of Alicization. And I also stopped watching Shield Hero after like 2 episodes. I just am not happy with the world building they are doing. It is not comf. I don't like it. But yeah, I kind of I'm somewhere in the middle of the Alicization arc with SAO. Somewhere. Kind of weird. I don't even know if the movie is before that or after that. I have no idea when the movie is in the SAO timeline. There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually. He? What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is it the person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth? Edgeworth. That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. Huh? He clutched onto his foolish pride fiercely, and he died for it. Oh, that's too bad. What do you mean, died? By the way. Yes? What is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Oh, you're asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't see anything. She didn't see anything? Huh? Speaking of that, doing the murder. How was Pels and what was he doing? On top of that, this key. Just when did you pick this up? I just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pels? Where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened? What I was doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. You can whisper to me. I won't tell anyone else. I promise. Ah, shit! Ah! I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah. Clearly. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today. But I guess it's already over. Except the Morgans. Looks like Morgan's here too. But she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? Looks like she's talking to a picture. Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Who's there? Oh. If it isn't Mr. Wright. Just curious, but that picture you were just looking at. Oh. Today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Huh? Oh, yes, thank you. I am terribly sorry. I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement as I had to watch over the trainees' training today. I get the sense that she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. All because the master can't be here with us, you understand? And that's why a lowly Brand family member such as myself must do this. Have you remembered anything about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. Were you in this room the whole time Lotta and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterward. Huh, you said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more did. However, that is all that occurred. I was really hoping for some new info. I hope nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played in your hopes. Could you possibly be more patronizing? So, do the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course, however. I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training. Mr. Wright! Yes. Wow, she got real scary real fast. How many times does that tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Oh man. She's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. So the master is Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty. She's a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We're not sure. Not sure? About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit. After that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Kurine village. I already watched all the SAO episodes except the Another Gun Girl episodes. That's why I also wanted to watch the movies. Is that a better answer? Better than what? No, I was just curious. I was just curious if you watched all of SAO series already. It was a follow-up question. Or if you just watched the movies. It's fine too. But yeah, Shield Hero I just kind of didn't vibe with. I did watch a couple of episodes, but like... the world building is not for me in that show. Oh boy. And... Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I am afraid... I must be mending things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. So there's a motive for her to be an accomplice in the murder, because it would allow her to install Pearl as the new head of family or something like that. It looks like there's no one here. And even though the weather is gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. The bedding is all laid out today too. I can't believe Phoenix just actually went, it's a terrible day for rain. He Roy Mustanged our asses. Let's fucking go. I guess I'll leave them alone for now. Smart incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come here all the way. So every family has to burn their own trash. Yes. I still have to solve the lock on the girl that on Pearl, but I do want to see if I can find any additional clues anywhere. Move. Okay, there's nothing here right now. Empty space. The bloodstain's still here. Why did no one clean this? Just random bloodstain. Were they ordered to not clean it? Like, you really won't tell me what you were doing at the time of the murder. Dunk dunk. I'm sorry. But with my guitar, I can unlock your cycle locks, right? Yes, what should I do? Should I tell you what my secret is? If you would just tell me, it would be easier for both of us. I'm so nervous. Pulse is holding the key to this whole case, I can feel it. Speaking of keys, this one turned out to be quite important too. I didn't think it would literally be the key to today's trial though. Right, I need to present the Magatama. Bing! Pal, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay?
But what if I can't just tell you what happened?
Then I guess what happened, and then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound?
What? You can do that?
You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you?
Yes.
I wish I had a save point here. Where was she? The murder happened, she was, I think, somewhere on the east side of the manor. Like, by the winding way, maybe. I'm pretty smart, pals. I know you're right here.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, I'm wrong?
Ooh, feel a little better.
Oh, I feel a little warmer from embarrassment. I better try again. Siren? F. I think she was in the winding way. Hold on. You were here, weren't you, Quills? In the winding way.
Oh, wow. Wow, you got it.
So, do you think you can tell me now?
I'm sorry, not yet.
Man, oh man. Alright, what's next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there.
Do you really know what that much?
Well, I'm a lawyer, you know. Now, what was Pearls doing the winding way? Something black key. So?
I feel just a little better.
Huh?
You're a lawyer, but you're also still just a person after all.
I'm missing something. Is there something I missed in the investigation segment? Not really. Uh-huh. I'm not sure. Pop, 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 pop. Something with Maya. I've been over the investigation segment and everything. What the fuck do they want from me? Yeesh. Alright. So I don't have the evidence yet that I need, and they want me to present the black key to her. About this key, pals. You found it on the day of the murder, right? Yes. Now, where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, pals, where did you find this?
I found it in the incinerator.
The incinerator? Is she talking about the one in the garden?
The door was little open, so I took a peek.
When was that?
It was after the channeling when everyone was in panic.
Huh?
Mr. Nick?
Yes?
Are you going to tell my mother?
Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did?
Yes, if she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking.
Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? I think now this will update. Yes. Okay. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Oh, looks like they noticed me. And they're now running at top speed toward me.
Oh, hey! Like, you're the dentist guy.
Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again.
No, like, really suave. So it's like, my turn. It's nice to see you too.
So, what's up? You're out of breath.
Like, huh? Oh, like, you mean, like, I'm just totally happy and, like, totally excited to be here.
Excited?
Like, I mean, there's so many things to, like, see, and it's, like, the real deal here.
Oh, really? For example?
For example, like, that urn over there, do you, like, know about it?
Oh, let's use an old cracked piece of pottery. That's right. Pearl said that she had the key inside the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Mai's costume. There's blood on it. A tiny bit, but still. Someone tried to burn this. And this key was also found in there. Huh. I get the feeling this incinerator played a crucial part in this murder. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn?
Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure.
Huh? I think I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
It's like sealed inside that urn.
It's? What are you talking about?
Like, you know, I'm the Faey spirit.
Faey? Who's that?
Like, geez, Mr. Smith, go with the program.
Everyone knows the lady that founded the Korean channeling technique was Mystic Ami. You don't have to get upset with me.
So...
Hold it! Have you told yourself you're awesome today? No.
Hello. So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faey family is still around. Like, isn't that totally romantic?
Romantic? Huh. urn really is as important as she says. It could be a fatal clue. Ini, I wanted to ask you about the murder.
Murder?
Dr. Gray's, remember? As if there's another one.
Oh, that one. Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, totally, I don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room.
Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all?
Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, the murder thing.
Oh yeah, you introduced Dr. Gray to Kodine Village. No relation, sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister who died in that accident was a nurse at his clinic. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident?
Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to do with the murder?
I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can.
Oh no! Like, what is it?
Looks like I'm going to need something to pry your mouth open in this one.
Two, yes.
That isn't even the most in this game! Yeah, I believe I have seen one trial, like a clip of one trial in this game, where someone suddenly had like 5 of them, and like, oh shit, oh no, 5? Please tell me about the traffic accident.
Huh? Like, whose accident?
Your sister's accident, naturally.
Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that.
Huh? Interesting. You just asked whose accident, which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about the certain other person's accident?
Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind?
Did he have one?
Oh wow, so like that person had a car accident too?
You can't tell me you don't know.
Like, how would I know if that person, like, had an accident?
Oh.
Besides, like, I'm an occult fan, not an ambulance chaser like you.
F. I am lacking clues. Once more.
Like, I'm really sorry, but... And I know, like, you totally had your heart on set on it, but I can't, like, take it.
Can I present profiles to her? I can. What do you know about this person?
I'm, like, sorry.
Ah! What's dad?
She's, like, in a lot of trouble, huh?
She's stealing quick glances at the picture while smiling like a Cheshire cat. Offering the gun to her is my favorite thing. Okay, well, I will offer the gun.
But, like, this will totally prove the power of channeling.
This is she talking about? boom, boom, boom. Don't I have... Hold on. Yes! Let's find out. Would you like a gun? Yeah, it's the same line. Like, that's totally Mystic Maya's cousin, right? Yes, her name's Pearl. Oh, so, like, this little kid is, like, the next master? Oh, no. Maya's the next in line to be master. Ah, oh yeah. Like, that's right. That's Morgan Faye. Like, she's been totally helpful. Did you just bow to the picture? So, what about her? Oh, nothing in particular. I just wanted to know what you knew about her. Well, she's like a really good person. I see. Like, totally. Okay. This face, like, I think I've seen it somewhere before. What? You're joking, right? Like, of course I am. Silly. Oh, thank goodness. What do you know about this person? What do you know about this person? What do you know about this person? Ah. What do you know about this person? Have you considered a badge? Hey, it's like one of those little badges people in Congressville wear. No, I'm a lawyer. 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 Like, so is that what you are? Okay, I'm just going to try to go somewhere else. Hold on. Side room? No. Windingwei? No. Present. Huh. All Heartland. Mystic Maya before I applied the spirit serving technique. This picture was taken without my express permission. And you allowing a person like her from the Heartland into our country was a bad idea. You do realize that the Heartland is part of this country, right? Oh no. Poor Mystic Maya. Gun! Kinda desperate for clues at the moment. This is the key to this room. That's right. But why do you have it, good sir? That I'm not telling. Return it at once! I can't. It's evidence, after all. I think she knows exactly how important this key is to the murder. But what is this feeling I'm getting from her? It feels... I can't describe it. There's 6 parts to the Korean sacred writings. To think the spell you treasure for village and Mystic Maya were both shot by a gun. Well, that's... Even if it was something that occurred during a channeling, it's an unforgivable act. What do you think about this? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid my spiritual power is not as strong as you think. I really am terribly sorry. Man, yes. Insignificant man. Oof. Nothing to say but her. I think I'm lacking a clue here, but I figured out what I need to present her. Boop, boop, boop. It's she had an accident, right? Oh wow, so like that person had a car accident too? Nah, okay. No, car accident. The fuck? Ugh. This is a stressful investigation segment. Oh, I can present. Oh, I can look at the urn again. Something's written on it. I am, huh? Weird. Urn. Shouldn't it be Amy? Present urn. No? Alright. Anyway, Pearly, did you break the urn? You were here. And I knew you broke the urn. So? No. Nope, okay. Fuck me. Oh, the segment sucks. What the fuck? Wait, I have a whole... I have a whole other screen here. I'm stupid. Hey, Nick. I've been waiting. She looks so helpless. So how was it? What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. Is it so bad that you can't even look me in the eye? I just need a little more time. All I can come together... it'll all come together tomorrow, I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I can do is trouble. So how was it, today's trial, I mean? You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought a goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie. Don't be silly. We have to concentrate on the trial. We're going to win this, Maya. Thanks a lot. Really. Hey, Nick.
The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it?
Of course not. You're completely innocent.
If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right?
Well, did you check behind the phoning screen?
I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there.
Huh? That's exactly what Lotta said too.
Nick?
Yeah?
Why do you believe in me? How do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray?
Because of something Mia told me.
My sis? What did she tell you?
She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you.
Now that you mention it, wait, then I really am.
You're not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even caught the spirit, you were drugged.
Drugged?
I think that was planned from the very beginning. And you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray.
That's...
I want to ask you about something about Pals.
Pally? What about her?
No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder.
Huh? Wait, Nick, you don't think you did it, did you?
No, nothing like that.
She never do anything like that. You hear me? Never. She's a great kid, and really cute, and really great. Cute.
I didn't really think she was the murderer. She's definitely hiding something.
Huh?
You were with her on that day, right?
Yeah, the two of us. We were playing with a ball.
A ball? Huh. Sounds like a dead end to me. So about this ball.
It's nothing really. Really special. Just a plain old ball. I think we're still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Perry really loves to play with that ball.
She loves to play with that ball? Huh?
When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box.
The clothing box?
Yeah. Pearlie's always hiding in there. You know, the side room, there's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about.
The clothing box in the side room, huh?
Thank fuck for giving me a clue. Ah! Ah! Hey, wait, please, Lotta!
Sure enough in the manor.
Lotta, please.
Alright, what's at the screen? This case had me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority now. Charlie, quite decorative plant. He's a handful, but I've grown quite attached to the little fella. It also helps me to remember all the good times with Mia. Difficult-looking deaglebug stand in formidable rows. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long. A ray of dust has started to form. One of these days, I should try to build up the courage to read one, maybe. Not the books that he never reads. No. Lotta.
Ah! Hey! I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear? I'm worth a piece of trash. You lay eyes on me and they'll turn to dust.
Brah moment.
Sup?
I'm pretty sure I saw Lotta in front of this direction, but it doesn't look like she's here. It's Paul's ball! Maya said that it's always kept in the clothing box. So then, what is it doing on the floor? Amogus. It's the clothing box where Pearl's ball usually is kept. I wonder what's inside.
Ah! What were you doing in there? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person. Just another piece of human trash. I needed a hole to crawl into.
So he crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into.
Oh man, huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. And it's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Like, could this... It's the clothing box. Huh. So it's big enough to fit a grown adult. Well, if she can be called an adult. Thank you for giving us this clue, Laura. What if I present the ball? Like, I'm really sorry, but... Oh. What if I present the clothing box? I knew you did it. Ah. Oh, Mr. Nick, the person ran by you, but you know.
What person?
You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair.
Ah, she means Laura.
She said, don't look at me with them eyes, but I'm not that scary, am I?
I don't think that's quite what she meant.
Oh, that's right. She wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself. Don't you bother finding me.
Oh, well, thanks.
You're welcome. I'm sure this is helpful to you in some way.
Okay. I think it is Magatama time. And it is time to hold right click. Like a champ. Whee! And you were playing ball. You were playing with this ball, right?
Ah, that's right. How did you know?
Ting! Maya told me that you'll have to play with a ball.
Yeah, I was playing with my ball.
Uh-huh. And then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad.
What do you mean, something? Nothing happened.
This is it. While you were playing with the ball, this happened. This one. It's a village treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of the Kudain technique is sealed in here, isn't it?
Yes.
What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there.
Please don't tease me.
Well, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think it had the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet.
It's a really old urn, isn't it?
I guess.
It's so old, so it's not that weird. It's have a few cracks.
Her voice is shaking.
How can you tell that urn has been broken?
Who started the Kudain channeling technique?
Huh? Oh, it was Mystic Ami.
That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know?
How do I spell her name? I don't know.
It's spelled A-M-I. I thought it was a little odd that I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that broken urn must have that someone must have broken this urn. And made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. F. Whee!
Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the winding way with my ball.
And that's when you broke the urn.
Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Ami's spirit fly away.
Don't worry, Mog will never know, okay?
I'm a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so...
You thought you could put them back together and no one would notice?
Yes. I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the urn there.
The hallway? You mean the winding way?
Yes.
Ah!
channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by.
Ah, I see. So about how long did it take you? Must have been a nasty repair job.
Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things. But when it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I'd finished fixing the urn, I looked up and I saw you coming to the manor.
So that's around when Lotta and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder.
When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick?
What is it, pals?
I'm going to be banished, aren't I?
I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Army's happy to be free from that cramped urn.
Yeah, I hope so.
Now I'm done. And I have a resolution. Phew. Oh, right. I should talk to Lotta. Yeah, I think I found out everything I can. But I can't see how it all is up. Huh?
Here!
And is Unimani being here just a coincidence?
Hey, mister!
How is that the spirit doctor? How is it the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be the nurse? And that nurse turns out to be Ini's sister. It's too convenient.
Hey, Phoenix! I'm talking to you!
I wish I knew a little more about Ini, but why am I going to find info like that?
Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over the trash like me. Is that Mr. High and Mighty?
Lotta.
So you finally noticed?
I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word.
Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure knew how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful to you for tasting this large lump of around at this.
Thanks.
But you know, you just wasted your time. I'll be fine on my own.
What are you going to talk on about? And that's a following or chasing, or whatever it is. Isn't that what you're doing?
Well, you see... Well, you're not exactly a gentleman with a lady's heart, are you?
You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister.
Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me.
You hurt Maya really badly, Lola.
I don't suppose you could forgive a girl like me.
Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Ah, thank goodness, I'm still...
What?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. Just talking to myself, you know, gibberish. Now then, lot of heart at your service. I share with you all the dirt I've dug up.
Thanks.
Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you all this info for free.
Lotta, not taking money. Now I know this one alien clone. If Maya's not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lotta?
Well, heck, ain't it obvious? Is it the cold freak?
You mean Inimani?
Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right?
That granny, you and me, we were all together the whole time. So Lotta suspects Ini. Which means she might have already found some info about a mysterious Ini.
There's Inimani, right?
Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl.
You know, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world.
Yeah, I heard as much. I'd also heard that Ini was the one who introduced Gray to the Crudine village.
You don't say. That's one sneaky girl if you ask me. Hey,
You want me to tell her more about her? Sure. Speaking of Feeny, do you have any other information about her? Sure. Well, what is it? It'll cost you, and it'll cost a lot. Oh, silly me. I thought free meant no money necessary. The girl was hospitalized about half a year ago. Hospitalized? But why? Well, heck, you can go find out on your own. Oh. Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something. Maybe? What's that supposed to mean? Well, see, actually was gonna be annoying, I reckoned. So I didn't actually go there. Ah. Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right? Spoiled gumbo sounds... Ew. I mean, look, don't blame this on... Oh, no, man. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Better go check the Hottie Clinic. Hottie Clinic? The Hottie Clinic. The Hot People Clinic. Only for total hotties. So, this is where Innie was hospitalized. Yes, are you here to visit a patient? Ah, yes, your doctor here. Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Oh. No, I didn't think I'd be speaking with the director himself. Yes, what can I help you with? I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Inimani. Miss Inimani? Yes. Oh, her. Ah, it's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left a long time ago. Here you are, sir. You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you. Sweetums, calm down. Don't be so harsh to an old man like me. Don't you dare start with the Sweetums thing with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of the hospital. Wow, I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful toward their boss. Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat. Okay, got it. I got it. Yes. Yes? Oh, huh? Don't yes me. Who in the world are you? I'm Director Hottie. Oh. Then hers went off somewhere. Oh, the inhumanity. Only person I can talk to is this guy. So, what is it to do a treat at this clinic? I'm booped. How wow. Thank you for the boop. I hope the boop went through. It didn't. Oh, I hate this. There we go. The boop has been received. Yeah, drink sounds like a good idea. My allergies are acting the fuck up today. It's not fun. Well, my one allergy. Really got to do something about this. Anyway, yes, we'll treat those of doctor clinical stuff. Yes, doctor clinical stuff. Well, I don't actually know, particularly care about the details. Yes, what's it for? Yes, there's a really big general hospital around the corner. Yes, but they can't accommodate everyone. They move some of the patients here. You do surgeries here, right?
Yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems. It seems? Yes, seems that way. What do you know about Edie Miney? Now you're talking. Yes, that girl, she was transferred from the General Hospital. From the General Hospital? To here? What kind of surgery did she need? Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was really bad. Really bad. So what kind was it? Yes, well, no, you see, that's something... No, you can't tell you. So you say with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director. See, there's this thing about the doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. I saw all those TV shows too, right? You've seen them, right? Yes. I'm never going to get him to unzip those broken zipper teeth of him at this rate. There's got to be something I can show this old coot. Badge. What's this? I'm a lawyer, right now. I'm investigating a murder. Yes. What's with your angry face? Violence is the answer, yes? The trial is tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you. Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can't let you in a secret. What's that? Yes, actually. I'm not the real director. Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that. What do you mean? Do I have to explain this to him? Well, hold on. I'll give you something. Real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic's seat. I'm like the place walking Dixipedia. You mean walking encyclopedia? Yeah, that. My specialty is young, silky, smooth, hottie patients. There's nothing I don't know about them, but I get embarrassed talking about it. Yeah, how about you keep that kind of information to yourself? Anyway, what to do about little Miss Eeny-Miny, right? Little Miss Eeny-Miny? Oh God, I remember especially well. Really especially very well. Please tell me what you know about Miss Eeny-Miny. Yes, I'll get to that, trust me, well. That girl, that's right. She was transported here from the General Hospital. Was that? Yes, a year ago. One of those emergency cases. What was she ill with? Ill? Nah, she was injured, not ill. A trained eye could see. I could see a huge wound on her. A huge injury? Her whole body was wrapped around and round in bandages and her arm was in a cast. That sounds pretty severe, alright? Yes. Was an accident. An accident. They're scary as cars, yes. You mean it was a traffic accident? Yeah, I gave her terrible injuries. I swore it was the papers, huh? I did it all, but it was terrible, yes. Did I even ask what is wrong with this old guy? Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation. No, I would do Miss Eeny's operation. Yes, Miss Eeny's. That was an accident. Yes, her whole face is burned like a bad toast. It was bad. Very bad. Was it really that bad? It was a good thing that Miss Eeny had a picture herself. The picture was how they put the face bit together, huh? Picture? The girl, see, she had just got a license. So she just happened to have a license photo on her, huh? Yes. Oh. So, see, I got a picture. As a way to remember her, yes. Well, more like swiped. Breach of ethics? Wow. 30! Holy shit!
First 997 just subscribed for 30 months.
Fuck. By August, it would have been 3 fucking years. What the fuck? Holy shit. There's too many. There's too many. I cannot process this. I'm just disintegrating on the spot. Okay. I'm back. Hello. Breach of ethics. Oh, wait. What? A pretty girl like her? But she has loads of pictures of herself. Sure. Is it treasure? My treasure? Precious. What happened to the actual license itself?
No! No! Not the sub! No! I smacked the microphone. Ah!
The fuck is this? This is what's happening. Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. I probably got burned up along with the car, yes?
So you looked up information on this accident, correct?
Should it? Yes, I read every paper that covered it at the time.
What kind of accident was it? Do you remember?
Yes, hold on. Get it for you, the article, I mean.
You have it.
Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so... Here we go. Yes. According to this, Mazzini was in the passenger seat.
The passenger seat, huh?
1,000, or so says. Strong jolt woke her up. And the next minute, a sea of fire was all around her. Mazzini fought with the door, finally got open. Someone managed to escape. Anywho, you can read all the details of the article. Yes.
A new clue. Whee!
Been half a year since Mazzini had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year.
It's already been half a year, huh?
Yes, so what was it? A real hell, wasn't I? Yes.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, well then I'll get back to my room then. Mazzini said hi, okay? Yes.
It's time for me to leave too. Yes. Okay. It's definitely time to leave. I have figured out what happened. Oh no. I mean, I've beaten this trial before, but like... So I can be pretty confident in what I figured out. Because I've already done it before. But yeah, so... It's a classic case of having your face reconstructed as the face of your twin sister or something. Le gasp. The classic. Hey, so was it? Did you go to the clinic? My Texan accent is garbo. I am sorry. I apologize to every persons from Texas in my audience for my horrible impression of how you people talk. It is bad. Le boop. So many boop. The second boop today. I've been booped. Twice. Yeah, I found a few things, I guess. What's the matter? Ain't looking so well. Oh yeah, so earlier that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police? She said she had something to tell him. Things are still getting interesting. But honestly, I tell you, that granny's sure got the blooms in the knot. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It always starts out small, you know? Stealing the master's seat and controlling the vehicle folk. And now you see what it's turned into. Murders, what? Yeah, what it was. Wait, hold on. What? The stuff you were just talking about. That there's first I've heard of it. Hey, really? What is old news to everyone else in the world? Well, excuse me for not keeping up with the gossip while I'm busy saving people. You said something about stealing the master's seat. Yep. For now, the master's the medium named Misty Faey, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny. Morgan was supposed to become the master?
Do you know where Innie is, Lotta? Yeah, saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around the garden in the middle. No, thanks. You got something to ask her? Yeah, I've got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. So here the master has always been the eldest daughter. The eldest daughter? Turns out that old bad is Misty Face's older sister. Oh! They say the older sister's usually one with more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway, so my granny there lost her younger sister, Misty. I see. This made the townsfolk turn against her, so yeah. Said all sort of things too, like... She's the oldest and yet she doesn't have the power to be next master, disgraceful. Oh, wow, I had no idea. So what would have happened if Morgan been stronger? My family would have been the Branch family, I reckon. Hey, girl! Hey, like, haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I think I have enough to find and unlock her secrets. Like, what's with that scary look on your face?
Burger Timer! Activate!
Please tell me about the traffic accident. Oh, like, whose accident? Bop, 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 bop. No. Your accident. I want to ask you about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I wasn't a little, like, an accident? Yes. Fucking hell, girl. Late last night, two women's cars crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver has fallen asleep at the wheel. I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. And there was this crash. And like I woke up in a huge sea of flames. And I was like still half asleep, but I opened the right door and I got out. I don't think I remember anything else. If Miss Uniman is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister, Mimi Manny. Mimi Manny was the nurse at Grey Surgical Clinic where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to their deaths. Is this then just a mere coincidence? Bitch. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from a year ago. It says, Miss Inimani holds interview about crash. Ah! You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to hospital, correct? Like, wait. What now? That's not me. Huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name's Inimani. It's, like, pretty common. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi Manny, is in here too. Like, totally, wow, what a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. You think I'm going to let you get away with that? So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized? Yes. This is your proof. Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Huh? So... There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director! Now you're ready to tell me about the accident. Like, wait a sec. Okay, so like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's like, totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And the woman who died, who do you suspect they mean?
Do you suppose the woman who died in the car accident could be... Your sister? I believe it was your sister. Mimi Manny. Mimi. You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you two... reading. The two of you were together when your car accident occurred, making it one and the same. Ta-da! Get unlocked, bitch. Full. Yeah, I was riding that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then, it happened. At the time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. No, I'm sorry. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? He was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, pay my sister back. Nah, I wonder. This does give Eni a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. It seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible. What? I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. Go! Go, please. Okay. Just wanted to see if I was done in this scene. Because this investigation section kinda sucked. Not gonna lie. Looks like something's up. Stop! Leave my mother alone! Oh, hey, hold on. Okay, pal. I'm not gonna hurt. Pearl, dear. It's perfectly alright. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please, let me go too. No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But... Oh, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Detective, do not upset me further. Sorry. Poor Gumshoe, being dragged off by the like that by Morgan. Ow. Mother. This never happened before. Pearls. Mr. Nick, I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Say something, Phoenix. Anything. I'm terrible at this. Mr. Nick, what about missing Maya? She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Missing Maya. She must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Missing Maya needs you by your side. Her stare's really piercing. Ugh. Fine. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Mia! So, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear. If memory serves, we had a few psychologs of our own. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure, I welcome you to try.
Mia, yes? Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean. Three of them! Why, do you think so? It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah. Battle of wits against Mia. There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow. You mean like, how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the training chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the training started. Which means that the murderer must have gotten into that room before the channeling. That's what I think in any case. But Maya's already said that there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out how the murderers, the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale. I never thought I'd see this day. You're actually asking me about spirit channeling. This case is all about spirit channeling, and I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, it's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something that ancestor, Mystic Amy Faey, acquired. I've heard that name before. The Faey family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Amy was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism, Amitabha. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the Kurine sacred urn. It usually sits in the winding way and has her name written on it. Yeah. Aw, come on, Phoenix, it's just a fairy tale. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale, too? Ding, ding, ding. Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you, isn't that right? Yes. Alright then, tell me who you think I'm protecting. I think you're trying to protect this person. Phoenix, don't let me down like this. I'm sorry. Maya's life is on the line. Concentrate harder. So, have you gathered your thoughts? Alright then. Tell me who you think I'm protecting. Okay, now, I think you're protecting Mimi Mani. The actual murderer. No? Are you protecting Maya? Pearl? Am I stupid? Oh no, Morgan. Obviously, because she's the co-conspirator of sorts. That would also make sense. Yeah, okay. Morgan Faye, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Well done, Ben. While the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else, which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion on my aunt. The key. No. The box? No, the key, I think. It's more likely. Yeah. Evidence is this black key. At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key, and yet, somehow, it magically ended up in the incinerator in the Center Garden. You're right. There's only one person who could have done that while I was busy calling the police. The person taking care of Maya, Morgan. What's that look mean? The argument is too flimsy. Huh? When did the key find its way to the incinerator? It could have happened long after the murder happened. Long after? Someone could have found the key somewhere and dumped it in the incinerator. But that prosecutor would use something this small to shred your case. But you have something other than this key to cast suspicion on Morgan. I have this. This is the other piece of evidence that points to Morgan as the culprit. It also found its way in the garden incinerator. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. But this piece might not even be from Maya's costume. But this is what Maya told me. While I was tunneling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both the key and this piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was part of Maya's costume. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. Changed her clothes? But why? I don't know why. But there's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. You did very well, Phoenix. Thank you. As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof for this to me. Not this for me, but I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? The box? No idea, just throwing these out now. And you were so close too, Phoenix. She needed an accomplice. She needed Inimani. Inimani. She's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt is and Inimani. We're in cahoots!
Whee! Okay, that was stressful.
Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have to know a lot about Faey Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Inimani is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem? With what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Ini. He doesn't have a clue either, huh? Huh, then there's only one possibility. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because... Mother. She's the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Whose? Mine? Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Faye. Me and Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now? Now then. Looks like we gathered everything we could. All we have to do all we have to do tomorrow to win tomorrow. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. I would lose. Ba 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 ba. Nick? Yeah? Did you know that Von Kammer's daughter is only 18, just like me?
No, yeah, why?
I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time by herself, and she's so grown up.
Yeah, and I'm sure she's felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation.
And then you look at me, and well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial.
But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through.
Good morning. The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya.
Huh? What do you mean?
My mother's coming today to show her support. Yeah? Yeah, that's right, Pearly.
Hey, Pels.
Yes, Nick?
Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too?
Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch.
Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help.
Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Pearly!
Not this again. Please, can you do this for us, Pels?
Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later then. I'll leave you two alone your alone time.
Thank goodness.
Nick?
This way. Pels won't be able to see today's trial.
What do you mean? What's going on?
Okay, I need more drink.
The snake has returned. Hello. All right.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Faey.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool for wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me, as I conduct my first trial in this country. That's nice, Miss Honkhammer. Glad to see you're in good spirits today, Miss Faye.
It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session.
That the defendant could have left the tending chamber, correct?
Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the tending chamber, was not where it should have been.
Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin.
Alright, let's hear it.
The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point.
What? But, Miss Honkhammer, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant?
I never said that that wasn't the defendant.
Then what is the meaning of this?
All I'm saying is that Maya Faye, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key.
Can you substantiate your claim?
Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Faye, to the stand. Just as I suspected. Aunt Morgan. Poor Mia. She seems really torn by this. Sip. Witness, name and occupation. My name is Morgan Faye. I am a spirit medium, in all manner of speaking.
I'm sorry, but what do you mean in manner of speaking?
Don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then.
Spirit severing technique?
A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world, that is.
Yes, that is.
You, be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have... Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room.
What?
And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Faye, while in possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber.
Order! Miss Faye, please testify to this court what happened during the time.
Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante in this trial. After we heard gunshots, those two broke the door open and into the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. She's simply correcting the falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Why is she making a point to take stab at me? Never mind.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Not as very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing, however, yes. But you're physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There is no way she could have escaped from you so easily. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Faey.
Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand.
Basically, Mystic Maya's bodies were still that of the nurse she had called.
But if she'd run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away?
Well, yes, I would have. However... You fainted. I became dizzy and then collapsed to the floor.
How long were you conscious?
I am not sure, about 10 minutes perhaps.
Oh. And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time.
Happy. Witness, elaborate on the point for us.
Is that because you were unconscious?
Why, yes. Great. Well, now what? So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went? I wouldn't think that's obvious, good sir.
If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself.
It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key to the word here is this witness.
What do you mean by that?
It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. Looks like Mr. Onkama is ready to move on to the next witness. I can't see a crack in the testimony. What should we do?
For now, we should try to get more information out of her. After we get more information from her, we may be able to use it later to her advantage.
Just now you said those two. Who are the people you're referring to?
Who was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir?
Lotta's not a foreigner, despite how she talks.
Ah, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English. Not to mention she looked awful.
I can already see people in the Heartland giving up for a riot.
In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright.
Oh, thanks. Oh, what did you do after that, Miss Faye?
Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as to call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of should have stayed behind.
Oh, yes, that's a very good point.
At the time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another.
Another what, madam?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself.
I want to hear the end of the sentence. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of the room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room?
I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and the camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself.
Well, it was very noble of you, Miss Faye.
This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and bad one of us. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my hunt for you.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Faye, please continue.
During an investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And the strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by the statement? I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. But why would you lie about something like this? It's very painful for me to say this, however... The witness was lying to cover for the defendant. She was covering for Maya? So you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade mystic Maya had done something very unexpected.
Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did...
This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there was always later.
Yes, very well.
Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach?
That's enough. From what I can tell, there's nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what you said, we can establish that Maya Faey did leave the chamber.
Hello? Is the med bar? The gnomes have arrived.
Just subscribed for 16 months. Pet.
Pebbed. Very good. Thank you, text to speak. Yes, that's how you pronounce the emote. It is called pebbed. How are you doing? Pebbed. It's Pepto-Bismol. Hello.
I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Now let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
How is the med bar?
Be quiet, you! Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. She went to speak with someone?
Who was it?
The prosecution calls Miss Eenie Miney, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Eenie Miney. I think you can see where this is headed. Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is Eenie Miney. Me answering the question, Faye asking it again.
You gave me a stroke. You didn't answer the question. You gave me a stroke is what you did. Look, what the fuck?
I'm researching parapsychology stuff at the university.
What's this parapsychology?
Let's see. It's I guess most people call it occult stuff.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means.
Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir.
Now then, Miss Miney. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant. Is this correct? I guess.
If that's the case, then let's see your testimony.
That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine, for my sake.
The judge is just dead.
When the channeling started, I was sleeping in the side room.
Also, yes, her idol is fantastic. It's just
bop 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 bop.
I'm doing the idol. It's funny. Bop, bop.
When the training started, I was like sleeping in the side room. Like a little later, someone came to the room like really suddenly. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I like hadn't seen her in long, so I was so happy in like a sad way. My sister, she like told me something like totally terrible.
Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person you entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant by our Faey?
Really now, Your Honor. My Faey was still in the middle of channeling at the time.
Are you saying that the spirit of this witness's sister?
Yes, Mimi Miney. She was the nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Witness? Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why didn't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Do it totally, really have to? Of course.
Miss Mining, please.
My sister, this was what she said to me. There was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eenie?
She took her revenge. Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes. There, are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe what a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It's a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies.
Your Honor, there's room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that a cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder.
Yet again, the foolish fool spouts more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you make this one more entertaining than the last. Ding!
Fool!
Foolishly foolish fool, thinking foolishly foolish things in your foolishly foolish ways. No! I am defeated! The great Franziska von Karma! That's what she sounds like.
Fool!
That's my Meta Knight impression. From Smeesh.
Fool! Hoo-da-da-da-da!
When the training started, I was sleeping in this side room. Was that because of your sesame allergy, was it? That's right. I think there were sesame seeds in the lunch they served that day. I had this premonition that it was going to totally be a seedy day. Yes, indeed.
I see.
Am I the only one who missed the boat here?
Anyway, so you were taking a nap, and did something happen while you were sleeping?
Do you know the time? Like maybe a little before, like 11 a.m., something like that, I think. 11 a.m. Yeah, like my stomach is totally ready for, like, food.
No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time it was that someone came to the room.
Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. Like, it's really...
That's it? What is 7th sentence?
Did I? Like, what was I talking about again?
Never mind.
Witness, about this person who's entered the side room.
Are you absolutely sure?
I guess.
You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered?
Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith.
First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer. Well, Mr. Red. The defense rests.
Well, that was a colossal waste of her time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi Manny?
You were happy in a sad way?
Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister.
But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again?
But, like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult. But, like, I know all about the Korean channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like, what she said.
Should adopt this line of questioning. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter?
No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to think, like, anything was strange.
But... Don't keep badgering her. You know the phrase objection. Could you try using that once in a while? Ah, Mr. Rudd. This questioning of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Is it really that important?
It's very important. Although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about.
Alright, Mr. Red. Miss Manny, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay. I'm, like, totally cool with that.
Something terrible. What was the thing she told you?
Huh? Like, didn't I just tell you about it? Did you, like, forget already?
A foolish fool with a foolish seed for a brain only speaks foolishly with the foolish words.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Wait, no, hold on. Did they? They didn't. There's no way. Hold the fuck on. The fuck? No, they didn't. They didn't reference the CDI Zelda games. That is like the earliest occurrence of "excuse me, princess" that I can remember. What the fuck? Well, excuse me, princess.
Anyway, I should ask you to hear the story again.
I'm sorry, but could I hear the story one more time?
Like, sure, no problem.
I'll even tell it all spooky-like for you. Ah, okay, this is just replay. Was that the TV show? Was there a TV show? There was. I thought there was only CDI games. Horrible, utterly horrible.
Yes.
CDI is just like a console that has mostly like interactive movie games on it. I don't remember there being a TV show.
That was a little scary.
Like, I'm sorry, maybe I like to put much spookiness into it. I know there's to be something where here I can use, but where? She's really put a lot of thought into this. We can't rush this. Just take it slowly, one step at a time. She's bound to slip it somewhere. Don't give up, but I don't get careless, okay? Remember. So, there was nothing at all about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, nothing was like weird. Huh? Mia's talking to herself like she's found something wrong. That's impossible. Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on?
Yeah, no. Fuck you. There was literal blood on the costume, you dumb idiot. You foolishly foolish fool. With your foolishly foolish lies.
That was a very well-spun lie, Mazzini. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now? Are we, Phoenix? Miss Mandy, may I remind you of what he said? He said there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and? But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray. Miss Miney, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you're really testifying, not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat.
Order! Order! Miss Manny, what is the meaning of this? Miss Manny?
I'm thinking! Don't interrupt me.
That...
What are you stammering about, Your Honor?
That
witness. Her personality did a complete 180 there. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. First of all, calm yourself, witness. No, sorry, I, didn't mean to snap. Now hurry up with the testimony.
If you please.
The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be.
Ding! The side room was, kinda dark, you know? So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended in. And I, persuaded my sister. It wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the training chamber.
Yes, now I see.
And you've given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
You think? Thanks, Gramps.
I said it, Mr. Rat. Alright, I guess not. Very well. You may question the witness.
Phoenix just stared down the judge. Beautiful.
Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court. That's right. No, excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Manny's? You're such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Okay.
Words don't do Archie justice. I love him. He's so good.
I can't breathe. Let me out of here.
You didn't see the blood? Yeah. But she must have had that gun with her that time as well. That's, Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either? I, totally didn't. All I was looking at was the face. Continue.
And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Money, like at the time?
Well, she was, totally flipped out because she just shot at Dr. Ray. But I think she knew, she, said she did something really bad. And, she said she wanted to go with me, to apologize to Miss Morgan. Did Mimi Spirit really say all that to you? Yeah.
Was your sister calm by that time?
I guess so. I guess maybe, taking the wrench on Dr. Gray, made her feel a little better. I'd like to feel a little better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better.
She says with a whippet ready.
And, Miss Morgan was the only one in the tending chamber, you know?
May I ask you one more thing, Miss Manny?
Sure. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Something out of place? How? When do you mean?
When you...
I'm talking about when we were going to the tending chamber, of course. No, nothing strange.
She answered rather quickly. Now what? Think harder. I know you can remember something.
I, totally can't.
That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Do you think Mr. Wright was, whether or not there was something odd in the training chamber, is that important?
Yes, it is.
I ask because it's very important.
Not that I know where I'm going with this.
Very well. Ms. Manny, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
I don't get why, but okay.
Get objected, bitch. I finally found the fault, or I guess in your case, the crack in your perfect lie. Take a look at this urn.
Urn?
They're cracks, do you see them?
So, what does that prove?
Who cares about some worn and old urn?
Yeah. I already, said I didn't, see anyone the way in the training chamber. I didn't, totally say anything about, an urn, did I?
It looks like you still don't understand. I propose that if you had really been walking along the winding way at the time, there was no way you could not have seen this person. I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Faye's daughter, Pearl Faye. Yes, how is this child relevant?
It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
Oh.
And she just happened to break this urn.
Oh! Oh!
Wait, she broke the urn?
Yep, accidentally knocked it over with a ball.
Nah. And Pearl was the one who put it back together. While sitting right in the middle of the winding way. That's what a stretch she had, holy shit. Oh, what?
Her animations are so good.
They really had some fun with this game.
Miss Miney.
Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see? You couldn't see that while you were walking. I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I've sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You're a masterful liar.
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say.
The one who needs to watch what he's saying is the witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth. About what?
About what?
About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. The witness just testified about that. That's right. I was, sleeping in the side room.
Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room?
Your lies end here. What do you... The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there's clearly a contradiction here.
Contradiction? Where's this contradiction?
Help me, Mia. Oh, hold on. I am being punked. Okay. It's in the evidence. Help me, Mia. Help me, Mia! Fuck! No, it's in her testimony. There's no way that she was in the sleeping chamber, because then on the way back, she would have seen Le Girl. Early in testimony, you made the following statement. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the chanting chamber, you know? It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were there. We'd gone to call the police. So, like, what did it, have to do with anything? It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know the fact? How? I can see that Miss Faey was the only person in the chanting chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by the way of the winding way.
But look at the mana guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Why was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question. Don't ask a question of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you put it on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah. The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Inimani. So now's the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Red, let's hear your answer.
Where was the witness? Well, only one place. Miss Miney was here, of course.
But that's the chanting chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene? That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime.
Order. That's why that is.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, it's correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Red.
Simple. Miss Annie Minnie was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding? Here, of course.
Behind the folding screen.
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone was hanging up behind the folding screen. See, you stupid jerk. Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slimeball.
Now, Miss Miney. Once as young as you shouldn't be saying.
Shut it, Gramps. Don't in front of you know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry.
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along.
Yo!
The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. Miss Miney, how you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box.
It's time for the hit sounds. Let's fucking go. I don't even know how these are actually called. The only term I have for them is hit, because that's what the sound font on my keyboard is called that makes this noise. So all I have for them is like synthesizer hits. That's what my Yamaha keyboard calls them. Also, yes, little known fact about Snek. I own a Yamaha. I own a Yamaha keyboard. It's so good. Call it a 90s DJ wet dream. Very good. More like 80s? Yeah, more like 80s. This is very 80s. How do you notice a game made in Japan from the early 2000s? Simple. 80s music is in it. The tiny little box. No person could fit in that. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lotta disproved to you when she was hiding from me in it. But that clothing box in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so we should know. The clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Red. Do you think you can prove that the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
Yes.
And I'll present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence to that old thing.
This? What on earth?
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
There's a hole. About 8 inches off the ground.
A hole about 8 inches off the ground? Where have you heard that before?
The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height.
That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. Went through the screen and into the box.
Yes!
Yeah, Ini is very good.
If that is a real name.
Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray.
Order. So what you're saying?
Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Eenie Miney? That's exactly what I'm saying. Miss Eenie Miney, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Faye.
To masquerade as Maya Faye?
She had a plan from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No, stop. I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that a witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. Is that possible for one person to do all that by yourself? Correct. It is not possible. It really is impossible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Now! Need to remind you, the foolish receive no mercy.
Wait, Mr. Cam.
You said it was not possible for one person, correct? What? You can't be serious. Miss Miney, you're an accomplice. This person. If it wasn't someone from Kurine Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Faey household, you wouldn't have had the box to use. Morgan Faey.
Is that the wonderful lady we witnessed with earlier?
What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it?
Twitch, could you stop disconnecting me from my thing? Ah.
I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime, long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then the channeling started. The murderer crept silently toward the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Faye with a strong sleeping agent. Then she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected?
Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that's why the hole in the folding screen was so low in the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and...
After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room.
Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Faye. But that's a description would have been easy to see through. Deception. Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Faye chased us out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here.
What is one supposed to say?
That's the real truth behind this murder.
Who is that laughing at the time like this? Yeah.
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving?
What is it this time? Miss Onkama, surely.
Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Funkama blood would lose due to something this petty? What in the world? Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And that is? If this witness is the real murderer, why would you go through all this trouble? Working together with the medium, pretending to be one putting this whole act? What reason would you have to do such a foolish thing?
Well, that's,
Yeah, that's right. What exactly was I gonna say? Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Miney want to kill Dr. Gray? Where's her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I want to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. A motive? I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What's her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason you wanted Dr. Gray dead is the accident you yourself were in. Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Mr. Phoenix, right? Just great. Now even she's calling me by my full name. You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proved that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
What do you mean by that?
See now, stupid Gramps. I'm going to explain, so please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I wanted to revenge, then wouldn't I have waited? I wouldn't have waited so long. Besides that, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was like Dr. Gray. I was like a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know?
She's back to her head persona.
However, you see... Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. The end.
I think we've answered, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Hermione has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there's no reason for Mr. Morgan Faey to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point.
So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place.
What happened? I thought I had it for sure.
See, it's just as I, told you. I hope you liked your silent slice of humble pie.
Very well, I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Hermione.
Did I present the... Oh, okay, thank you.
Your Honor, please allow the defense 1 more minute.
All right.
You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Mia. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculous messed up plan for a murder. But you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. There's also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion.
Time is up, Mr. Wright. You finally have an answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Hermione had a motive, then why did she kill the victim this way? Can you provide the reason?
Can I? Can I really do this? I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Hermione had a motive.
Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended, after all. Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side. Von Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of my way. No way!
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Hey, wait a second! Save my progress.
Kinda sad that the really good trials are always so short because they are so well written that you just kind of blitz through them. I think that's a weakness of the series as a whole. The better the writing of the trial, the easier it is to solve. Which means you spend more time on the worst trials and they get stuck in your head more. Like, you remember the worst trials better than the good ones, which is so unfortunate. That is not as very good. You found the emote, let's go.
Is it really true about my aunt?
I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Eni would have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan.
That's terrible. Why would my aunt...
Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Miss Von Karma! Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Did you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation?
E.g. the next one? No, I don't want to do the circus trial again. Can I just walk through that one, please? It's not good. it's not good. I'm blind after the circus trial. I might just walk through it. I'm also partially walkthroughing the investigation section on this one, not because I need to know what to do, but because I want to show I'm done with the NPC. Because the investigation sections in this game have to have you present a lot of evidence randomly to people, and it's kind of ugh. The next case feels like being punched to death by a ventriloquist puppet. Oh my god. Looking down on me even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. Is it Cory? How wow? Ah! I was reduced to bad. Hiluri raid. How Hiluri raiders. The next case is quite the clown show. Can we stop? The fucking clown jokes. My goal is to defeat you and the whole world. I would like to read the line, please. Thank you for the pets, Tracy. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. I will turn it off. Okay, I'll turn it off. Can I turn it? Is this the one I can turn off quickly, or is the one that is annoying? Ech. Nah, this one's annoying to turn off. You are in luck. I will not turn it off. It is too much work to turn back on. But even if you do that, it won't bring back your father. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. Hello, Lumos. How are you doing?
Good. We'll now reconvene, Mr. Rat.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you prove Miss Inimani had a motive?
Yes, I believe I can. Inimani and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. That's the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive. I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past.
Miss Miney, if you please.
Okay. I totally don't think, doing anything good, but... That was, last year, in May. Something really bad happened, my sister's clinic around then. And, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired when she was driving. I was, totally pooped too, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, woke up because of a jolt and, it was a sea of flames around me. I, opened the door and, got away.
I think I've heard of this incident.
It was all the talk on the tablet shows, day after day last year.
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister.
Those are merely rumors, totally baseless gossip.
Oh yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Mr. Manny's sister. Yeah.
Which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Also, I really hope that canonically they have a brother called Mo Miney. Because that would make the counting rhyme complete. Then we would have Eeny, Meeny, Miny, and Mo. Would be funny. Or maybe that's their dad. Who knows? That was like last year in May. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, like, that was in May too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was like May 2nd. And like, our accident was like 24th. Mo's the next trial. Oh! 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence? My sis was like totally tired, so that's why. Duh. That was the malpractice incident where 14 people died, right? Yeah. What's the cause of this mistake? Like, I heard it was because the medicine like got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Mani? Like, no way! Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sister. That incident has nothing to do with the murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Mani's fault. Which means as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Mani's the one who made this mistake. But like, it really wasn't my sis. She was totally tired, you mean exhausted. Like, she had to talk to the police and like was being investigated like every day. It was like a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder then that a car accident happened, huh? So then why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I mean switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. But like, I don't, like, have a driver's license. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Manny. Miss Manny, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, anyway. The accident happened at night, correct? Yeah, like, it was at 1 AM or so, I think. I had, like, a paper due, like, really soon. So, like, I hadn't slept and was working, like, real hard. So it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. And your sister, what happened to her? I didn't see her. The car was, like, totally black. There was, like, a ton of smoke. I, like, totally had, like, no clue what was going on. Please tell us about your escape in more detail. I, like, kept wanting to forget the time. So, like, I don't remember things about the accident in, like, detail anymore. Ah, well, it's alright. No need to push yourself. I think I, like, gave an interview for the accident. Like, that would probably be the most accurate, you know? If it's that article, then I've already got it. And that's why you were in the passenger seat. Like, yeah. I was, like, at my colleague's research lab till, like, really late. So my sis was, like, giving me a ride home. I see. Phoenix. Yes? You can't do this. You're being on too easy on her. No, I just want to hear everybody. There's got to be some sort of secret sleeping in this testimony. Some sort of secret sleeping in this testimony. Yes, so let's find that one crashing contradiction in this. I already found it, I just wanted to see what you had to say. Fucking hell. It's this statement. The photo of her I have is literally from her driver's license. Like, bruh. I know what the contradiction is, game. Just let me read the funny dialogue without scolding me. Shit. Miss Miney, there was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. There's a photo of you took for the express purpose of getting the driver's license. What's the meaning of this, Miss Barney? That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident.
Nope, you had it. You did at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What are you talking about? That perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did you know he was perverted? Ed! No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November.
What? November?
The accident happened last May. That's half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What the? That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Mr. Bandyhead did not have a driver's license.
Ow! Try my whip will accommodate.
Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm like glad you get it, but like even if I had my license, I like don't think my sister would like let me drive.
Huh?
To just stand there, humming to yourself. And you too, Mia, with the whip and the pain and the ow. Where did Mia get a whip? Where did Mia get a whip? Ah. Where did she get it? Like, did Pearl have a whip on her? Or did she go over and be like, hey, can I borrow your whip for a second? I want to punch my ex-employee. I want to whip him. Miss Manny, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because...
I think the situation calls for more detailed testimony. Miss Manny, if you please.
like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too.
I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense might question the witness.
I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... So what do you mean by really close? Like, I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they called. Permit? Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is? Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Ignorance is to be whipped. What is with her? All she said in the last 2 minutes is utter nonsense. So, like, may I continue? She valued cars? How much would you say she valued her car? Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain. And, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched Dado with dirty hands. In that case, why bother taking the car off the garage ever? Why did you take such a special care of the car? How could you say that? It was a brand spanking new car. New car? Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Felix, try asking something more significant, alright?
Well, Miss Manny, what kind of car was it?
It was a new car? Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials?
It was really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. Ah, yes, it was all coming together. So the wheel was on the other side. Oh no! Yeah. Like, I'm sitting here like, okay, I know the plot twist because I've played this trial before, but like, if you haven't figured out what the plot twist is at this point, you is blind. If you got to this point in the trial as an adult and still haven't figured out what happened, bruh. She'd waited for a whole year for it to arrive. I guess the love for cars would be the obvious next topic. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up.
Your Honor! Your Honor! Yes.
Please have the witness append that she just said what she just said to your testimony.
You mean the part about it being a special import car?
Yes.
Yeah, well, if you like cars that much, then.
That's not my point. Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either.
Miss Manny, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever. So that's how efficient her animation was? Like her arm has 2 drawings, and the head was 3? Yeah. This whole thing is 3 poses. Or like, yeah. Step, 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 step. It just pauses every 2 steps. And the middle pose is repeated. But like, all of the animations in this series are this efficient. They are always only 2 or 3 fully realized illustrations. They aren't mirrored. The design on the shirt doesn't mirror. And neither do her wristbands. They might have mirrored the initial line art of her torso and then painted it twice, but it's not just mirrored illustration. Yes. It's very good. I yelled hold it pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Ask for the heck of it! So yes, what am I supposed to pick the topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Like, huh? They're expensive and that driver seat is the opposite to the cars here in the States. Would seem there's no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing is kind of goofy, isn't it? You, what do you know? The sleek shape, the well... Forgive me? My personality really changes the drop of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. Again, in case you haven't figured out the fucking plot twist, they are spelling it out in front of you. It's like... fucking... I wish I had a way to quickly draw on the viewport, like... She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting you drive the car. Was your sister good at driving? She was, like, totally awesome. She said, like, she was going to be the, like, racing queen of the nursing world. So they both love cars. Oh no! Tarist, no! You stupiding! No! Very good. Good joke. Good joke. Good joke. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Somehow I think she bumped my question off track again.
And that was when the accident occurred, right? Yeah. I, immediately reached for the passenger side door and fled, in a daze.
Sounds like you had a terrifying time.
There's something very big here. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural sounding testimony. But we have to attack it. By doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to.
Do you really think so?
Believe. There's a path, I know it. Me almost sounded like a prophet for a second there.
The joke. I mean, I know that Taurus knows every single trial in existence fully.
I think this is the evidence I want to present, but I need to check something.
I opened the right door and got out. That's the evidence I need. And then I need to present this on the statement that the car is from England. That was too many enters. There we go. Miss Miney, do you remember this article?
Huh?
It's an article about the accident. It said this in it. It said this in it. But I opened the right door and, got out. That's correct, isn't it?
Why are you suddenly asking me about that?
Your Honor, which side of the passenger seat? The left or the right?
Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side.
That would be if it were an American car.
Japanese.
But it would be the opposite in a British car. I think, actually, hold on. Don't they also, in some parts of Japan, have, because I think Japan has driving on the left side as well. I know a couple of Japanese domestic imports that have the steering wheel on the right side. So I think basically in the original they have to have it be a car from America, which would also make way more sense to be a red sports muscle car if it was an American import and not an English import. But they had to make it work for an American audience. That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car.
Opposite?
The two of them are riding in a British car. Yeah, the struggles of translating this, of localizing this for the American release. Oh no. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side. It wasn't the anime changed to America? No, it wasn't then. No, it wasn't changed to an American car. That's the original dialogue then. Because the anime is in Japanese, and it would make sense if it was an American import in the original Japanese text. This is the change. Who doesn't know the Vauxhall Mustang? Exactly. And the anime wasn't changed. It was kept the same. The localization of the game is what changed it. It's a fucking hell.
What do you mean by this?
It's called localization, where you sometimes do not directly translate something because translating it differently makes it come across better in the new region. By the way, that's also the difference between translation and localization. Localization takes a lot of things into account, like cultural differences, driving laws, I guess, but also for kids shows, localization is the reason why 4Kids did so many edits to the shows they bought. I'm booped.
Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, that means you were in the driver's seat. I'm booped. Order in the court. Order. Mr. Felix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Ini said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Mani. That's what Ini said, yes. But that is where a story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connected all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Ini or Mimi, who was really driving the car? The answer is one person who had the driver's license, Mimi Mani. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Mrs. Ini Mani, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? What sort of ridiculous ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name is... Mo Miney. Mimi Miney, that is your real name. Objection! Oh, rather foolish dribble. Then, how do you explain her appearance? This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery. This is the picture she gave to the doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that's not the case. Then, the body they found at the car crash site. That was the body of the real Ini Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died in that car was Ini Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Ini. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? What's the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of the nurse that died in the car crash, Mimi Miney. However, that wouldn't have been possible, because Mimi Miney was still in fact alive. I must add, this game has no huge voice acting in it because I love the artists of going Ini Miney, Mimi Miney. All seriously. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Also, her name is Mini. Like that, not Mimi, like the counting rhyme. I think. Is it? Hold on. Can I read? No, it is Mimi. It's not like the counting rhyme. They fucked it up. No. Catch a tiger by the toe. Tiger? Like in the next trial? Oh no. Localization fail? Yes. Burn this game. It's horrible. Trash. Garbage. One little thing. Just pure unplayable. 0 out of 10. Too little mini. Didn't put an N in one person's name instead of an M. 0 out of 10. Horrible game. And the feather would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all cost. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And at that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss von Karma. Why did you say my names now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness. That's right, I admit it. My real name is Mimi Manny. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister?
I think I understand why. Mimi Manny wanted her old self to disappear because of this. That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Manny. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Manny had a car accident, in which she lost her younger sister. The timing could have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. A chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister.
Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
But Jack, if only he hadn't thought of the channeling mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo?
Becoming Eni has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all!
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as why did Miss Miney choose to go through such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Faye agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear.
The innocence of the defendant, Maya Faye. This is preposterous! I'm perfect! Me, Franziska von Karma! I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Ah! Yeesh! He died. Phoenix! Hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! This cut is a fraud, a sham!
Now then, it looks like we will be some time before Mr. Red regains consciousness. So we'll go ahead and pronounce the verdict.
That is assault. Can she be removed for contempt of court and assault, please? I mean, if the judge spoke up about this, he would probably also be whipped into unconsciousness, and then he couldn't pronounce the verdict.
That is all. Court is adjourned. Bye!
I can just imagine he, like, hurries it out of the courtroom, like, fuck.
Congratulations, Maya. Sis! It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? I was inside the clothing box, right? The box. It's the box you used to store your clothes in. A long time ago. That's right. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Faye who just committed a murder. You'd have planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick!
How wow, have you arrived in time for the fields? Yes.
Congrats, Maya. Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, now my aunt. Hey Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would you help me honey, with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick.
Throwing down a post-trial save.
Maya, it's over. Why did we just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped me with the plan was... Hurley? 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Kurain Village. And that person will be you, Maya. But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then? The branch family, my aunt. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearls. Everything was done for her sake. Was also that Pearls would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying I thought so. My precious Pearl, you are the only one suitable to be the master of Kurain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. Help that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and crop it with that whip-happy prosecutor. Was all to unsee that annoying witless main family girl, that Maya Faey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come.
Come. Fuck no. I hope everyone is ready for the best case. And by the best case, I mean the worst case. Fuck me. Wait, does Justice for All only have 4? Damn, hello. Maximilian Galactica! Whee! Unfortunately, I think he's the one who dies. Anyway, we're not playing this today. Fuck this. Very unfortunately, he is the murder victim, I believe. If I remember correctly. It's very tragic, I know. They murdered the worst person. The best person. The worst case. Big sad. Oh no, he's not the murder victim. The shirtless magician lives! Whew. He's also the worst. That is true. That is true. He is the worst. He alives. Woo! But yeah, so my throat is dead. My allergies are really acting up today, so I can't continue voice acting. Ugh. It's unfortunate. And I don't know if I can tomorrow. If my voice is not voice actable tomorrow, I will instead be doing something else. Something that voice acts itself. Get better. I'm not sick. I'm allergic to dust. And I've been in dusty places today. Get unallergic. I could, but that takes 2 years, I think. Get dustined. I wish. Get better anyway, you're bad. Sad. Picked. Yay. I will go drink something as soon as I turn off stream. Today is just gonna be shorter stream. Yeah. Prove it? No. I don't even prove if I drink on stream, so... You don't know if I actually drink when you use these? You have no idea. Maybe it's just a plot to scam you out of your points. It's good music. Anyway, this is a good sneak. I'm gonna see if I can raid into someone or not. Let's find the fuck out. That's a no. Alright. Good night, everyone. Sleep good.